Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. The lines are telling me that the sound is good, and I hope that my screen is okay as well. Anyway, I've had to make a little bit of an adjustment to the quotations that I was stamping on in the week. I think this week will go down as the CORRIE 10 Boom week in terms of my channel. I'm afraid, I'm prepping for an event on Saturday, and so needs must, I need to get on and get this done. So I've been printing off, laminating, prepping, various things, and I've realised I went and bought some frames today, and the size of words that I'd already printed out just didn't look right. So I'm going to show you, and also it's an opportunity for me to kind of explain spacing and how it's really important that when you want a kind of focal point on something, sometimes making it bigger doesn't necessarily mean that you see it better. So we're going to take this as a teaching moment, because you may want to do this for a quote, of a favourite quote of yourself, or a scripture, or I don't know, like sometimes people like to create artwork around like a special date or the birth of a child. There's lots of kind of fun commemorative things we can do with words that not necessarily we can stamp them out, but perhaps we'll print them first and then add stamping to it. So yes, let's just take this as I said, teaching moment, learning moment. Hopefully won't make the same mistake again. So I'm going to show you my frames. Let's get there we go. All right, so can you see what happened? So I went and purchased these frames just now from B&M. If anyone knows the UK stores, I got them from B&M. And I quite like this colour. I nearly bought black, but then I saw this, and this is like almost like a dark grey granite, which I thought was sort of a bit different, a bit interesting. Let me just check you can hear my audio. Yes, you can. Okay, so then I cut my pieces of paper to fit, and although I'd designed my quotes to go on half a sheet of A4, which would be A5 in the UK, this actual measurement is a little bit less. It's 5 by 7, and so here you can see that the words are almost too big for this frame, and I had to cut off loads of lovely floral stampin'. I thought I'd live with it and think, okay, yeah, I'll just have to live with it, but you know what, I just thought I'm gonna change it. I don't like it. So I've gone through my document and made all the quotes a little bit smaller, so they're definitely more readable. So I have 9 frames that I need to fill, and so can you see here that I don't know if I've done that one already. No, I haven't. But you can see that what I've done is I've kind of like squished everything in a bit more and made it a smaller font so that it breathes. It's got space to breathe, basically. The design, the focal point has some area around it. It's not completely cramped up. So that's what we're going to be hopefully stamping everything now, because this is the only live I'll do today. I've still got other things to prep, and I just wanted to get on here, get this job out the way, and yeah, there we go. So hello everybody, welcome. As I said earlier in the week, I get that these quotes are very sort of Christian faith based. I understand if not all of you that watch me are Christians. I get that, some of you are, but I think some of the quotes can still hopefully inspire us, whatever faith background you come from. All right, so let's start with one of these. So what I've gone and done ahead of time is I've actually cut this down to 7 inches, so that I know now I'm not going to be wasting any of my stamping. I know that I'm here 7 inches, and then I know that this is also going to be cut down to 5 inches. So yeah, that just kind of helps me. I've still got a pile of stamps here at my feet from when I started stamping these in the week. So here we go again, everybody. Reenactment. And I'm just going to grab what I've still got ink pads on my desk from last night, so I'm just going to go with these. And just hopefully get a really nice kind of look. And yeah, let's just keep stamping, keep smiling, keep going. You know what, I don't think I like that, but anyway, I'm going to have to keep going on this. I was trying to do something, but it, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, Ruth, just keep going. All right. I just need something up there as well. Oh, maybe something here. All right. I'll make it work. It's got to work. Let's go in here with Lost Lagoon. Hi, Glenna. Hi, I've not said hello to everybody. Sorry, I've been so eager just to get on with this. I've not said hello. Hello, everybody on the live. I'm not going to start naming. Did I just say Glenn? I was just going to say I'm not going to start naming names, but I've just said Glenna, so I'm going to have to do it now to everybody. I will look up in a second. All right. I think I used Shaded Spruce on this last time, or Garden Green, so it is mixing a little bit with Lost Lagoon, but I'm just going to keep stamping because I ain't got time to waste. Gotta keep stamping. So I've finally finished the book, The Hiding Place. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've wept so much over reading a book or hearing a book. I didn't read any of it, I listened to it on Audible. Wow, it is totally inspiring. Totally inspiring. And she was such, she wrote it in collaboration with somebody else, but the structure of it is so good. Like there's references at the beginning of the book and you think, oh, I'm sure that's going to play some importance later on, and it does. But it kind of has already stuck in your mind, and there's people that you kind of come across again later on who play a significant role in Corrie's life. Oh, and then just her honesty about her feelings, about forgiveness and love. Oh, yeah, I can barely talk about it without weeping, without kind of like tearing up, really. So if you've not read the book, I do, or listen to it, I do totally recommend you do. But it is a challenging book. I will say that it is very challenging. And I know sometimes in my life, I have to be quite honest with you, I don't want that challenge from God sometimes. I know that I need to be challenged about something, and I run away from it. But listening to this book is just, oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And thank you everybody who's commented and said, you know, either they met her or they know people who did. It's just so heartwarming to know that there are people who met her and were obviously impacted by her testimony. Just wonderful. You need to read it again. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Mary. Oh, it is such a blessing. Such a good book. All right, let's get some little flowers happening on here. So I just used Sweet Sorbet. And can you tell I've just had a coffee? I'm a little bit wired. We were in a bakery today, and I'd heard that they stocked really good coffee, and I splurged a little bit buying this pack of coffee, and oh, I'm gonna have to show you. I haven't got it with me to show you now, but my husband backs projects on Kickstarter, and we came across this gadget that you could invest in. I can't remember the name of it now, but basically it's this really cool like little mini coffee plunger. So it's like this metal basket in a way. It's got these tiny little holes in it, and then you put your coffee in it, and then you screw the plunger onto the top, and then you put it in your cup and you pour hot water, and then you stir it round, and then, you know, depending how strong you want it, you kind of like put it there for longer or whatever. And of course, you know, I wanted to try my new little gadget, and I wanted to try this new coffee at like 4 o'clock this afternoon, which I usually say I don't drink coffee past 2 o'clock, but I did. Oh. Yeah, so this gadget is so cool. You can put tea in it. You don't have to put coffee. You can put tea. I did a cold brew last night in my fridge. Yeah, for you coffee lovers, you probably will really like this little gadget. Right, so I'm just stamping some of these little flowers. This little daisy-like thing from Textured Florals. Such a cute little flower. I love it. It's nice for filling up that space. Now I do have to fill this up because I have cut it to 7 centimeters, haven't I? So stick another one in there. And there. Okay, now I need space for other things like little flowers, little tiny ones. Now I'm wondering Melon Mambo might be a bit too strong to put down on here. Could go for Poppy Parade. Should I try that? Hi, M Words. Sorry, what? Hi, Kim. Hi, Mary, Joanna, Delinda, Cindy, Heather. I'm glad to catch you live watching in your lunch hour. Yay! Hi, Patty Cranfill, Tracy. Lovely to see you. Gina. Hi. And everybody on the replay, I'm sorry I came on a bit early for my South Pacific friends. I'm so sorry about that. I just, you know what, and I'm sorry and not sorry. I'm sorry that I've missed you, you know, as in you've missed me live, but I will say this is partly why I really appreciate my Stampin' Up business, and that I can fit it around my life. Because I don't know if I've ever said this on a live. I think I may have done. But a few years ago, I really felt that God was saying to me to be available for whatever, you know, in the day. More about being available for people in the day. But it's kind of something that's kind of resonated with me over the last few years. And so that whole be available thing means that, or meant that, I didn't necessarily want to do a 9 to 5 or a job that gave me very specific hours that I would have to be beholden to. Now, obviously, I do have set, you know, events that I, you know, sometimes organise, but usually those events are arranged around my kids, my husband, my church, other things like that. And the live stuff, that all is around my life, and yeah, it just gives me that flexibility, and YouTube has allowed me to be flexible in that either I can upload a video whenever I want, or I can come live whenever I want. And you faithful followers, you have just been so gracious and accepted that about my schedule. So yeah, sorry not sorry, if you know what I mean, but glad that you can catch me on the replay. Whoa, you have another life. Funny girl. I've seen those. It's called a coffee press. Yeah. It's not like a big glass one though. It's probably about as wide as, if you've got the old Stampin' Up mists, it's like that, and it's about that tall, and it has a little screw-on thing. It is so cool. And it came with also a screw lid that you can put on a mason jar. So you can do your cold press stuff with it. Can you tell I'm really keen to use this? I love this stamp. Right, I do need to clean it though. Oh, I don't know about you. You know when you're on doing a project, your craft area just gets messier and messier and messier because I'm terrible about putting stuff away. Oh, Susan! Susan was just thinking about me. Oh. Hi, Shaz. What are you saying drat for? Oh no, what have I done? What? Uh-oh. Shaz, what have I done? Or what have you done? Have you missed me? I don't know. Have you missed me, Shaz? No, I've only just started. You're all right, love. The problem is I've had to do this whole lot of stamping again because the measurements were wrong for the frames that I bought. So I'm really sorry to subject you guys to more CORRIE TEN BOOM quotes. But enjoy the stamping nevertheless, because it's all going to be different again. So applications for this type of stamping, or what you could use it for, answers on a postcard or in the comment section. As I said right at the beginning of the video, there may be times where you want to decorate a beautiful quote, or I don't know, frame the date of very particular quotations I'm using, but please use the inspiration of stamping round them for future products. Miss Linda! You thought I was finishing. No, 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 no. I've only just begun. Linda, lovely to see you, my lovely. How are you doing, girl? Oh, I saw a gorgeous picky of you and your girlies. But I didn't know how old that picture was. Like, you know when people put stuff up on Facebook, you're like, is that a new picture? Is that an old picture? Right, need a bit more green down here. So, you know, initially when I first stamped this cluster of roses, I was a bit like, oh no, I've stamped too many. But I kind of knew in the back of my mind that if I found the leaves, the roses a bit too overpowering, I could stamp some leaves in there just to hide them a little bit. And that seems to be working with this. There we go. So the lighter roses are kind of in the background. That sort of works. Don't underestimate the power of a little leaf. They are small but mighty. It was 3 years ago. See, I told you. See, I'm so glad I asked, Linda. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. All right, let's just see if the proof is in the pudding. So I'm going to cut this down to 5. Although, no, you see, I want that right smack bang in the middle. So I'm just going to do a bit of an eyeball. And I need to line my finger up with 2.5. There we go. Ruth's technical way of lining up. Just saying. You know, I'm going to have to patent it. Not patent, patent. Patent my technique. You ready? Look. Middle, 2.5. You know you're going to do it. You know you're all going to be doing this now. Oh, that coffee's put me in a jolly mood, I tell you. All right, there we go. Let's check it out. Where's my frames gone? Oh, she's gonna get a new granddaughter. Does that make us all new aunties? Artful Stampin' aunties. Oh, Linda, did you hear about Navarana? I can say this publicly because you put it publicly. Right, there we go. That's better. I can actually read it now. Where are them from? They are all gleaned from the internet. They are quotes by a lady called Corrie Ten Boom, who I've been listening to her book The Hiding Place this week, because I'm doing an exhibition this weekend, and some of her story is going to be featured in the exhibition. So I thought it would be nice to have these quotations. We're also going to be serving refreshments, and I just thought these could actually be put on all the tables. There we go. That's better, isn't it? It makes the focal point the focal point. Yeah. Right. Oh, you did see. Okay, good, Linda. Good. All right, next one. Let's go for some different colours. Although, you know what, I'm very tempted to use this as a bit of a, just don't tell anyone it's seaweed. Okay, we're just gonna stamp it as a leafy thing. Yes, it's seaweed, but shh, I'm sure Corrie won't mind. The dog is destroying the octopus and there's fluff everywhere. Okay, that's the funniest little thing that's been said on my channel for a little while, Karen. The dog is destroying the octopus. Oh, fantastic. Do you want me to tell her off for you, Karen? Right. Ooh, I like that. So that was done with soft sea foam. Right, let's find a nice flower. I'm being super lazy. I'm just literally picking stuff that's on my desk already. Oh yeah, you guys have got your little Pootler's retreat this weekend, haven't you? Oh, I'm well, Gel. I am well, Gel. Ella will be the 7th generation of Lees. Oh, Ella. Ella. What a lovely name. Oh, you didn't know you were expecting as well, Glenna. Obviously not you personally, but Shaz is expecting as well. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of you. Oh, Navarana. I thought you meant your son's wife. Sorry, Glenna, I got completely confused then. All right, I am so excited. I'm going to be using that little sea urchin stamp again. Puppies. I did wonder, Shaz. I did wonder. I thought it might be a little bit too soon for your daughter who had a baby the other year. And then I thought, you've just had a wedding. It's like, oh, that is really quick work. Oh, that's nice. When are the puppies due then, Shaz? Mind you, I bet you're always expecting puppies at your house. Hope it's not in March. Oh, have you named the goats yet? I know, it's my new favourite stamp, Glenna, this one. All right, so I'm stamping full strength in all the full strength azures, azure afternoon flowers. Oh, they look like blossoms. I know they're the wrong colour. Oh, you haven't had any this year so far. Oh, fair play. I think the memory of you having the last lot is so etched in my mind, Shaz. It feels like yesterday. All right. Oh, these are so pretty. So pretty. I think we just need a little, I don't know, like a smallish leaf. Oh, it's already out. Oh dear, I'm flipping then. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Just clean up this stamp a sec. It's not so inky. You want that set just for this stamp? Oh, but I think you would use quite a few of them. Yeah, I think you'd probably find great pleasure in some of the other stamps too, Glenna. Yeah. Right. Let's pop a few of these leaves in. Oh, I tell you what I found out interestingly at the end of the book. It's not obviously Corrie writing it. It's like an addendum, which talks about her life and her death as well. And she died on her birthday. And apparently, in Jewish tradition, that is really quite significant, because apparently they see it as a sign, because Abraham died on his birthday, as a sign of like a life well lived for God. And I just thought that was really, you know, I'm not one to sort of hold to mystical, you know, kind of, you know, that there's any sort of strength and power in that kind of, what's the word, like a coincidence like that. But at the same time, I just think it's interesting, you know, and obviously will be of some be of significance to, you know, a group of people who were so oppressed. So yeah. Right, I'm thinking of using these little flowers again. I'm loving them. So I'm going to go back in with a bit of Misty Moonlight, I think. I wonder if I can get these flowers on all of them. Oh, I forgot to put dottage. Oh, on the last ones. Oh, Glenna's gonna chase me. One is butter and the other one is cup. Ah. Buttercup. I love it. Oh. Nearly didn't ink that properly. Do it now before you forget. Oh, glad you like it, Gina. Yeah, I love how it's basically an explanation of that verse in Matthew, isn't it? You know, do not worry about tomorrow. Today has enough worries of its own, which is obviously quite is short in scripture. But this is kind of like a fleshing out of that idea. Ooh, that was close. Don't know why I'm stamping all these end pieces, because these are all going to come off actually. Okay. I think I'm going to do some Coastal Cabana dottage because I don't have these new colours yet in the pens. I didn't want to go as dark as Night of Navy. But it all goes nicely together, the blues and the greens and so forth. Although I'm wondering, would it look nice if I just put a little bit of yellow inside all these little flowers? They kind of remind me of forget-me-nots. So excuse me a second while I just put a little bit of yellow. Now they're not going to show on every single one, but okay, let's cut this one up. Well, I am going to make the document available on the Google document so you can print these off yourselves. Although I have adjusted all the sizings for this. I mean, I presume 5x7 frames are common throughout the world. So it makes sense for me. And you can always change the sizing. You can download the document and change it up. Or you can copy and paste it and change it. I do make nice gifts, I think, quotations. The only thing about gifting someone a quotation, they might be going, what, do you think I need it then? Do you think I worry too much? But I know, I mean, if like Gina, you know, they are very open about it, then yeah, you could give them such a quote and they wouldn't be offended. I love how framing something just gives it value. Or gives it more value, I should say. There we go. 5/7's common. Okay, good. Right, That's another one done. Ooh. Yeah, maybe just do, and I've done this before, where I just stamp a whole load and then I just pick a random one to send to somebody. I just leave it to God. And just think, right, God will choose which one they need to see. These are super duper cheap frames, just saying. They don't withstand a lot of battering. I think they were like £4 or £4 for 3. I think they're really not expensive, but they look nice when they're all kind of like together. Sorry, I missed your answer. I've got my granddaughter too. You're staying a week closely. Oh, bless her. What do you mean? What did you say? My answer to what? Are you back later? No, I'm not. I need to just make sure that I finish doing some prepping. So. All right, let's do another one. Right, can I get away with just using what's on my table again? I might. I am so determined to be lazy for this live. Would smoky slate dottage match the frame? Yes, possibly. Yeah, we could try that. All right, so because I've still got soft sea foam out, I think I'll use that for this long leaf. Okay, that's so pretty. Yes, Gina, I've got an event on Saturday. It's called blah 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 blah. Hold on. Faith, Frugality and First Aid in the 1940s. So in the UK, sorry, not in the UK, in my town, this weekend is a 1940s event, and my church is putting on an exhibition. And as part of the exhibition, as part of, you know, the faith part, we're going to be looking at the life of Corrie ten Boom. So I've sectioned off this little bit at the back of the church to show the size of the space that the Jews would have had to have hidden in when they hid from the Gestapo. And I've borrowed an old radio. I'm not sure if it's authentically 1940s, but it kind of, you know, looks like it is. And got one of those. And I've got some very kind of vintage looking Bible verses in frames, like that usually hang on my wall in my house, but I've taken those to church to decorate the place. Then we've got a craft. Oh, I'll show you the nurse's cap in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. We're going to be making these little nurse's caps out of paper. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get bobby pins. Bobby pins. Let me just write that down on my hand. Bobby pin. Ooh, bobby pins. I need to remember those hair clips. Right. I think I might just use that one. Oh, and there's my son trying to ring me. Okay, son, no. Is my sound okay? Yeah, okay. Let me just let him know that I'm on live. into this. So I've done sweet sorbet, done blues. Oh, maybe I could do the orangey. Oh, I could do Cajun. Let's do the Cajun craze. I'm sort of wearing vintage, not authentically vintage, but we'll look 40s-ish. Yeah. Oh, I think I might need to stamp a stronger flower in here. Might go for this one because it's not, because this is a distinctive stamp. It doesn't sit so well when you're stamping it over the top of another colour. So I'm just gonna see if I can do that. There we go. Yes. Hi Ethan, you're right. Did you get your rice cooker? Oh, he's finally grown up. He's got his own rice cooker. Well, I think he has. I hope he's come on here to tell me he has. Utilani. What's that? What do you mean, Heather? Right, the urchin is coming out again because this was the perfect centre for this stamp here. Do that one again. Right, I think we're going to get some crushed curry. Just want to brighten this all up a bit. You've never used a rice cooker, you just use your husband. Oh, that's brilliant. You need that urchin stamp. I know. I think what Stampin' Up needs to do, whenever they have a new catalogue come out, they need to consult me and say, right, what single stamp from all the different stamp sets would you like to put in one set? And they should do the Ruth set, which would be, you know, all the little stamps made up from that year's catalogue, and then we wouldn't have to buy, you know, a whole stamp set just for one little stamp. You know, I think this is the way forward, people. I mean, they'd sell less stamps, you know, but we'd save money to buy other stuff. Great idea. Yeah, I thought you'd think that was a great idea. Yeah. Oh, got a boo-boo. Oh, that's no, you're not going to see that. That's going to get cut off. Cut off. Cut off. Right, let's cut this one up then. Oh, let's do some dottage. Hold on, let's get the pumpkin pie out. Lani said, have a good day, everyone. I said, you too. Oh! Oh, hi, Lani. Lovely to see you. Sorry, I didn't realise the name. I love the next bit, aka the Wolverina. Is that from like a story or a game you've played or something, Lani? I'm wondering whether to put a bit of smoky slate on this one. You know, what Linda said. Because, oh, I cut a bit too far over. Oh, well, it's done now. I should cover the coat up actually. Because I printed these quotes out in a dark grey, not black. And so if you do put any dark colours nearby, it distorts the writing a bit. So oh, I'm not a pootler, Shaz. If you do come to me. Depends who you join. Yeah, I'm not a pootler. I'm a passionate. Hi Patty, thank you so much. There we go. Yeah, they possibly have a very, very slight greenish tinge to the grey. Yeah. They're like a light pebble path or a dark grey granite, I would say. Oh, have you changed your mind now, Shaz? Oh. Oh, there's a really good... Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. But yeah, Janice will soon tell me. Am I allowed to say about next month's offer? I don't know when I'm allowed to tell everyone about it. Alright, I've got 3 more to go. Got that one. Those 2, rather. And then... oh no, not that one. Hold on. No, oh, it is only 2 to go. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I bought 12. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've got 9 quotes. I meant to get 2 more, but I think I'm out. I'm at my stamping tether. You know, I'm out of stamping energy. Okay, I haven't used this one yet. This might be nice in a. Should we go for a flirty flamingo? Oh, I do have Moody Mauve. Could go vintagey with this one, couldn't we? Ah, see, Patty already typed it. Do one in purple. There we go. I didn't ink it up properly. Ah, naughty Ruth. Don't normally try and do this, but that is a bit of a boo-boo, that is. Oh! See, more haste, less speed. Calm the jets, Ruth, calm the jets. Right, that's what my friend says to her kids when they're being a bit noisy or excited. She says, calm the jets. Right, get this one out. Yeah, it might have been a kind of complete reprint moment then. But no, it worked out. I know this is probably going to get cut off, but you know. Oh, now I want to disguise that boo-boo there. So do that. Greens there. Okay, lovely jubbly. Not use this that little thing. Now, if I had rich razzleberry, I think that's what I would be using, but I haven't. So I think it's going to be a bit of blackberry bliss. Oh, good, Andrea. Good, 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 good. may still stamp a little flower in there. Oh, I know, I've got little flowers. I've got little ones to go yet. Little, funny little cluster of something there. I think we might need to have a session where we kind of name these flowers that just get created, you know, or we just try and find a real life flower that this actually refers to. So if anyone likes this particular stamp set, this is Textured Floral, and I do teach a class, teaching some of the techniques that I'm showing you right now, just to get the most out of Textured Floral. That class is available for everybody, and I haven't got one scheduled at the moment, but if people are interested, please just email me. I'll be happy to set a date, another date for one. It might be get to the point where if loads of people who've already just done the class and nobody else wants to do it, but someone might be interested in buying the video. I potentially could film myself doing it, and then you can buy the video. I've only just thought of that. So this tiny little flower is just really handy for having a little bit more control over where you're stamping. Oh, here comes my hubby. Oh, hello.
Hey,
What voice is that?
my voice. I'll let my guard down, let my natural voice out. Aww.
I'm on the last two.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what...
Yep.
Those are the ones I've done so far.
Oh, look. Oh, for the 1940s weekend.
Yeah, I think he thinks I've just been in here, you know, having a jolly.
I just noticed the bottles of wine.
The cups of coffee.
Very good. Very nice. Yeah, they'll also look great. Great.
I'm wondering whether to put them on the tables in the cafe area, or put them around the...
Yeah, maybe some.
Put them around the windows.
Yeah. Make sure people see them if they don't go for a coffee. Oh, wow.
Right, there we go. I think I'm done with that one.
Well,
I'm just going to do a little bit of splattering.
Jazz, Delinda, Glenna, Linda.
Oh, did Ethan ring you?
No.
Oh, he was trying to ring me during my live, and then he came on and said, "Sorry, Mum."
I bring Ruth some chocolate. No.
No.
I've cooked some my speciality beige meal. Roast potatoes, fish fingers.
Did you reheat the rice and
Reheated the rice.
with the veg?
Hopefully that won't have gone beige. With the veg, and I baked the corn on the cob.
Oh, how did that turn out?
Well, I don't know. Because it was.
We're trying to like
a week
save
ago.
energy, aren't we?
Best before was a week ago.
Oh, okay.
So it did seem. But then I thought, well, no, Ruth probably will eat it. He'll be like, no, it's good for you. The extra bacteria.
Fermented corn on the cob.
So anyway, so see what it's like. Hi Kim. Hi. Just a load of craft for Janice. So Heather. Yeah, so I've cooked dinner. It's all oven stuff. Nice and easy. I think we're going to watch the second half of the first episode of Bake Off.
Oh, British Bake Off has started again.
Haven't seen
all of
the first episode yet.
I've got that one to do. Right, can you open up those ones that are there?
Yeah.
Those ones there, because they're wrong. All right, let's just see what I've got left on my desk that I can use.
Yes, corn on the cob. Yes, I wrapped it in because we were cooking stuff in the oven. I wrapped it in foil and put some butter and garlic in each one.
Nice. Did you get that off Pinterest or something?
I googled baked corn on the cob, and it was the first thing that came up.
Okay.
I thought, oh yeah, it's pretty obvious, really. Wrap it in foil, bake it. Like I said, I don't know whether it's just maybe gone a little bit too far, but we'll see.
Right, I'm getting the melon mambo out with this one now. Oh my goodness!
It's wine.
It's not the wine. It's stuff. Just too much stuff.
Beer and sugar.
You cook it in beer and sugar?
Hi, Patty. Yeah, beer and sugar.
Ooh, that dude is creepy yet appealing. The host, I don't know his name. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, Noel.
No, oh, we really like
They've got
him.
a new co-host.
Oh, she's fabulous.
She's really funny.
She's absolutely brilliant. I was so pleased that she got the job.
Right. I'm
Noel's
conscious
great.
that, kids are
Oh yeah, go feed the kids.
waiting for their...
Feed the kids, that's what they cry.
Fingers, fingers of fish. Feed the kids. Oh, sorry, I better not stop singing, otherwise you might get demonetized.
Demonetized when you use words.
Right. So I've done those two.
Or otherwise.
There you go. Right,
What
I'll leave it
rhymes
to
that?
And goodbye, everybody. Have a nice evening. Or morning.
Ooh, pretty
or
big.
afternoon, wherever you
no.
are.
I know what I'm going to do.
Right, I'll leave it
I'll go with Old Olive. Yes, of course, Glenna. Glenna's favourite colours. Oh, I'm going too low. I haven't actually cut this into the 7 inches yet, but anyway, I'm just going to keep stamping, just keep stamping. We'll sort it out later. Just keep stamping, just keep stamping. Ooh, might need some little pink flowers. What do you think? Should we go for a bit of bubble bath? Ooh, I could do bubble bath with these. I'll have to clean it off. Alison, that's her name, Alison. Didn't she come to fame through, she was on Big Brother, wasn't she? Years and years and years ago. And she was such a great participant in that. When I used to watch Big Brother, oh my goodness. That is going back a long way. The thing I like about Noel is the rapport he builds up with the contestants. You feel like he really kind of gets to know them and makes a connection with them. I think that's what I really like about him. When you actually like watch some of his interactions with them, yeah, that is what I like about him. And his crazy jumpers. And yesterday we were watching it and I said to my son, Jaden, who's kind of got the most, out of all my kids, he's the one that's kind of more interested in his clothes. And I said to him, I said, would you wear that jumper? He went, yeah, I might do. I was like, okay. Because Noel is like, wears crazy jumpers. Very bright. So this is Flirty Flamingo that I'm using here. Oh, Ruth, not inking it properly. Right. More haste, less speed. More haste, less speed. Right. So I wanted to put a little bit of Pretty Peacock. Oh my goodness, I've lost count. I've lost kind of like what's the word? Track of what colours I've used in each one. Hopefully when I look at them I'll be able to tell you. What's a jumper? Oh sorry, a sweatshirt. But no, a sweatshirt that's like knitted. More often knitted. What would you call that in the States? No, not a pullover. Pullover doesn't have sleeves. A sweater. There we go, sweater. I've just realised I've done all this stamping and I probably don't need most of this, but anyway, it's been fun to do. So, because I'm about to cut off a load of it. Oh, and I need to do some dottage at some point before Glenna disowns me. Right, I don't have Pretty Peacock, but I do have apple green. Oh, Old Olive. Oh, that'll do. Hi, Cindy. Finally home, having my favourite breakfast of roast sweet potato, beets and red onion. Dabs of feta and topped with a fried egg. Oh my goodness, that does sound amazing. What an amazing flavour concoction that is. Oh, you know what's missing, Glenna? The urchin. The little urchin. Oh, that's close. This is what Ruth does when she can't be bothered to clean her stamps. Okay, little urchin. I think I'm going to go for a bit of cherry cobbler. A sweater vest. What's a sweater vest? No, a pullover is probably a sweater vest. Yeah, a vest is in no sleeves. Yeah, we call those pullovers because you pull them over. Or in the States you call that a DUI. I can't believe I just made up a joke. I'm going to tell my husband that one. Usually it's him that comes up with the jokes. Okay. A sleeveless sweater, yeah, pullover. Okay, wasn't that funny? No one's laughing. Oh, Delinda's laughing. I thought maybe I just told a really bad joke. Pullover could be another name for a sweater. Kind of, but not. Oh, there we go. It's a good recipe for Miss Glenna. Right. Oh, it's used interchangeably with you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I use sweater, jumper, hoodie. Oh, got dirty fingers. inky. Okay, that was the last one. So I'm going to go through the colours with you. Wow. All right, so with these two, I used Sweet Sorbet for the rose, Flirty Flamingo for the little daisy flower, and Poppy Parade for the little dotty flowers, and then stamped the leaves in Lost Lagoon and Granny Apple Green. That's the only one that doesn't have dottage. If you really think it needs dottage, you're going to have to say in the chat. Okay, this one was stamped in Azure Afternoon for the flower, then Misty Moonlight for the centres and the little flowers. The background stamp was stamped in Soft Seafoam, and these were stamped in Granny Apple Green with dottage. This one was stamped with, the daisy was in Cajun Craze, the flowers were in Pumpkin Pie, the little flowers were in Crushed Curry, and the background leaves were in Granny Apple Green. And oh, I forgot, then these were in Soft Seafoam. That seaweed, that fabulous seaweed stamp is in Soft Seafoam. Then this one, the big flower was stamped in Highland Heather. No, it wasn't. The big stamp was stamped in Moody Mauve, which should be called Highland Heather, in my opinion. That's why I keep calling it that. And the little elements were stamped in Blackberry Bliss, and the little flowers were stamped in Blackberry Bliss. The background leaves were stamped in Lost Lagoon. And then this final one, we used Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Bubble Bath, and then the background leaf stamp was in Granny Apple Green, and then these little ones were in Pretty Peacock, and then a little bit of Cherry Cobbler just to do the centres of that flower there. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, well done. I'm sure I did more than that. Oh, yeah. That's because the jury's still out about the dottage. So, do you guys want me to do some dottage on this one? Oh, it's got to be runny. Oh, yeah, got to have a runny egg. You know, if you're going to have an egg. That was the one thing I missed about when I was pregnant, having runny eggs. So as soon as I had my babies, I was like, right, I can have a runny egg again. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are not in the UK, it's because we get told in the UK to not to have runny eggs when you're pregnant, because if there's salmonella in the egg, if it's cooked, you're okay. That's what we get told anyway. I don't know if that's the same throughout the world, but that's the reason why. Yellow Mellow, hello Esther. Happy anniversary, Esther. Now, you would think, right, when you take out one of these, you know, that's brand new from the shop, that this would not be dirty. You would think. But I don't know. I'm thinking that people like have got dirty hands when they put these together. Need she ask about the dottage? Right, let's see. What's the difference? For those of you who wonder why we're so obsessed with the dottage. Really? Really? Can you tell? Really? Is there a difference? You know, does the dottage really matter? You know, I mean, are we just doing it because Glenna's here? Handling glass does freak me out a little bit, I have to say. Heather says yes to dottage. Okay, I'll listen to Heather. Auntie Heather has spoken. Oh, that tip is coming out. I'm also paranoid now about getting any marks on this where they're not meant to be. Oh, for those of you who are interested in the work of Potter's House, the charity that I support, just to let you know, my friend Ruth has left for Kenya today. So if you do pray for that work, please keep her in your prayers as she travels and does some training over there over the next 2 weeks. Most artful friends agree to dottage, Ruth. Yes, dottage matters. Right, my lovelies, thank you so much for bearing with me doing all these again. Yeah, I think they look, but I prefer them. I do prefer them this way. So I will go and pop the link now into Artful Stampin Space, although I think I did put it there before. But yeah, if you want to adapt the sizing, just copy and paste it into your own document, and then you can do that. All right. Oh, the poor nice hooligans in hoodies on Hot Fuzz. Oh, the stamps. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, Big Flower from Textured Floral, Leaf from Artistically. This is a test, isn't it? Okay, do you think I can get through this without like pausing? Hold on, let me just take a swig of water. Has anyone got a stopwatch? I feel like this is like a test of my stamp knowledge. Okay. Textured Floral, Artistically Inked, Beauty of the Sea. Oh, did I get that right? Oh, close. Beauty of the Deep. Oh, that one I haven't got in my brain either. Yeah, I failed. It's because it's a new stamp. Lasting Joy. Oh, look, it had all those nice leaves in it that I didn't use. Lasting Joy. There we go. Right. Textured Floral, Season of Chic, Lasting Joy, Beauty of the Deep, Textured Floral. Textured Floral, Textured Floral, Textured Floral, Lasting Joy. And right here. Textured Floral, Beauty of the Deep, Artistically Inked for the green leaf, that green leaf there. Lasting Joy for that one. And that was it. Then on this one, we've got Artistically Inked for the roses, Lasting Joy for the little flowers, Magical Meadow for that one, Beauty of the Deep for that little green one. And I think that was it. Yay! All right, there we go. Done. I know, I cracked. I know, that's it. Pass me an egg. I'll crack it. Right. Right, lots of love, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you also if you've watched the replay. And have a great evening, day, morning, wherever you are. And I'll try and catch you tomorrow. Forgive me if I don't make it tomorrow. I'm going to put that out there now just in case, because I'm going to be setting up for the event on Saturday. And if there's still some jobs that I need to do on Friday night, then that'll be the night that I'll do them. So there we go. So I think I need Beauty of the Deep. Yeah, I think you do, Linda. All right, take care.